Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Today we are going to talk about signature stones, and specifically, well, 4-star, but mostly 5-star sig stones. Right now it's actually Sunday morning, so it's the 9th. A couple days ago, these bundles popped up in the store, the signature stone bundles. There were two of them, the 4-star and the 5-star signature stone bundles. I won't break them down, since you can see right here. That's the details. And, of course, like I said, it was 2 days ago, so they're already gone. I was able to get both of them, partially in thanks to a sponsor of mine that I have, who is super helpful. Shout out to you. The person wants to remain anonymous, but definitely a big help and a big supporter of mine. So I got both of these bundles because, unlike feature Grandmaster crystals or even bundles that have, like 4-star shards, 5-star shards, whatever it is, this obviously has direct value. This is going to go directly into my champions. The gold is also nice, but I don't need it as much for my account. Um, but really, it's about the signature stones and being able to strengthen my champions. And more importantly, with these bundles, I am actually able to get not only my first, but I'm even going to do my second 5-star Max Sig champion. I know there are plenty of people out there who have already done one or two or a bunch at this point. And I've been slowly working my way up there, but I'm just super excited. So this video is actually going to be shot in two parts. The first part right now, obviously, and the second part when I'm actually putting the stones into the champions. I'm going to wait until item use is on. The 3-day item use event is on, which will be in 3 days because Avengers use just started today, and item use will be next. So yeah, like I said, this will be kind of split in half. So this first part, I'm just going to go over my the champions that I'm going to be focusing on, and then actually open up the 6-stone crystals. Let me sort this by hero rating because I need Blade. So the two champions, no matter what, that will be going to Max Sig are Archangel and Star-Lord. Archangel is 166, as you can see right there. And then Star-Lord is just past him at 170. So Star-Lord needs 30 levels, Archangel needs 34 levels. So already right there, that's 64 stones that I need. However, there are, from those two deals, there were 40 of these generic Sig stones, and then 70 of the Sig stone crystals, which are right here. Eventually, there we go. So 70 of the 5-star Sig stone crystals. So between those two, that's 110 signature levels. We'll just put it that way, signature levels. So obviously, to get both of them to Max Sig, I will need to, I don't want to say I need to get lucky. I need to get a little lucky from these 6-stone crystals, but I essentially need to not get unlucky, I think is a better way of putting it. Because like I said, I need, what did I say? I need 30 levels, or 40 levels, I'm sorry. No, 30 levels. Because math. Math is hard sometimes, everybody. I'm so sorry. I need 30 levels into Star-Lord, and I need 34 levels into Archangel. There you go, right there. So that's a grand total of 64 levels that I need between the two of them, and 40 of those stones are generic. So that means I need to get a little lucky with getting tech and or mutant Sig stones from those crystals. Now, I was trying to do the math in my head yesterday. I was hoping against hope that maybe if I got super lucky, and again, this was basically a pipe dream to begin with, if I got super lucky with getting nothing but skill stones as well, in addition to the mutant and tech stones, then maybe I'd be able to turn this into a triple Max Sig champion upgrade video. But as you can see, Blade is at 109, so I need 91 Sig stones for him. And the deal itself, well, the two deals combined, we're a grand total of 110 Sig Stones, as I mentioned, between the generics and the crystals. So it's literally impossible for that to happen anyway. But at the very least, I can, take our, like I said, unless I get super unlucky, I can take Archangel to Max Sig, I can take Star-Lord to Max Sig, and then hopefully pump a good amount of levels into Blade and to Medusa as well. Now that she's rank 5, I want to get her Sig level up as well. Not just to keep, racking up the prestige, which would be awesome, but also because her Sig level is important. The higher it is, as you can see right here, the better percent chance she has to auto-block once she gets those 3 Furies or more. Um, it's no secret that I put her on Alliance War defense, and I actually have a fellow Alliance member in the group that I'm in with a 565 Medusa, and the Sig level on her for him is much crazier than mine. I think it's right around 150 or 160 or something like that. So I have some catching up to do. The other concern that I have is Mystic Stones. So I've literally never used a 5-star Mystic Sig Stone. They've just been building and building and building in my account. As you can see, I've got 79 of them sitting around. So that's my other worry, is that if I get unlucky and I get too many Mystic, then those will start going into the overflow. In which case, I'll just pump a few, however many I need to, into either Iron Fist or Loki. Those are my only 2 Mystic champs that are awakened. I don't want to, but, I'll try and hold out as long as I can. And then based on that, I'll have to use up whatever I need to so that they don't expire from the overflow. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into these. I'm not going to spin them out. I'm just going to go ahead and rapid pop these 70s. So here we go. Alright, so no mutant yet, which is actually kind of a bummer, and only 1 tech. What did I say? I had 79 of the Mystic right now. So as long as I can keep that that Mystic count 21 or under, then I'm okay. And again, Science, Science is probably, aside from Mystic, Science is the one that I want the least. I would probably just keep pumping them into MODOK, or I would save them for when I hopefully eventually awaken Captain America, Infinity War, or maybe get a Void at some point down the road. Yeah, I don't have to worry about those because those aren't going to expire anytime soon. So let's just keep moving forward. Still no mutant. That's really weird. At least I got a nice, nice pickup of tech, so that's good, and getting a nice stack of skill. Again, those are all just going to go right into Blade. All right, next pop of 10. Finally, we get some mutant. I was going to say, if I went 70 crystals without getting a single mutant, I would be very upset. Skill still leading the pack, and now everything else tied at 5. That's kind of interesting. Let's keep it moving. No more tech, which is kind of a bummer, but skill seems to be the winner today for some reason. Really getting a bunch of those. Got a couple more mutant. So at this point, I'm definitely not worried about Mystic, maxing out at 100 of those, so I'll definitely be fine there. Picked up some more tech, which is good. Picked up some more mutant, which is good. Those are really the top 2 that I was hoping for. Because the more of those that I get, the fewer of the generic stones I have to use for Star-Lord and Archangel. Picking up more of those. Science got a big pickup. Interesting. There we go. But yeah, so 3 of them now tied for 12. Interesting. So last set of 10. Alright, so I got double digits into tech, which is good. Wow, Science really came out of nowhere to be tied for first. Very interesting. I thought skill was just going to keep leading the pack, but, not a bad spread. I mean, like I said, for me personally, I would have been fine getting 0 Mystic Stones and dispersing that over the other classes, but it is what it is. So that's good. So between Mutant and Tech, I got 19 stones. Yeah, actually, I think I got a little unlucky here. I'm not going to be able to do both. Now, I still have to do Uncollected this month, so there will be more there. Let me go ahead and pull up the rewards per usual. I have Master to do, so there'll be the 5 coming from those. And then I have Uncollected First Clear to do, which will be another 10. So with those 15, Hopefully, I should be able to make up the difference in terms of tech and in terms of mutant, so that I can pump more into Archangel and more into Star-Lord and make it happen to get both of them at max sig. But again, that'll be the end of this first part of the video because item use is still 3 days away. This just got rolling this morning, and I want to make sure I wait until that is on to get as many points as possible for us. So that ends part 1, and part 2 will be starting for you in now. Okay, I am back in more ways than one. So again, for you, it's only been a couple of seconds, but for me, it's been many, many days. It's Saturday morning now. I'm back from my work trip, and item use is on, but it's only on for another 15 minutes. So I'm going to just kind of quickly move through this. To recap, I wanted to focus on getting Archangel and Star-Lord both up to max sig. However, I'm just short right now. I need a grand total of 64 levels between the two of them. And I have the 40 generic, and then as you saw from the results of all of those 6 stone crystals that I opened, I only got 11 tech and 8 mutant. So that is a grand total of 59 signature levels between those two and the generics. However, since then, I have finished up uncollected mode. So I do have, whoa, that's kind of weird. There we go. I do have 10 crystals to open. So if I get lucky, then I can still make this happen. The other ones that I can get are from Master. I have not touched that because I'm not 100% done with heroic mode yet. So potentially this could still happen by the end of the month. So I'll have to see how that goes. So I'm just going to, I'll spin out a couple just because, like I said, I really want tech and mutant. Tap that one right there. Like I said, I just need 5 between the two of them. Stop. Oh! Well, I'm not upset with skill, because of course that'll just go into blade. But the idea is to get to these two at max sig. If I can't, then I'll just get both of them as close as I can, and at least do one of them at max sig. By the time you see this video, the title will give it away. Get out of there. Well, I was hoping there'd be a tech or a mutant kind of hanging out there, but oh well. So now I gotta go 5 for 8. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's go ahead and pop these. And oh, I did! Look at that! I just barely made it. So 3 mutant and 2 tech. That should be literally just enough for what I need for this. So again, I'm gonna kind of rapid fire this so that I can get all these points in for item use before it expires in 14 minutes and counting. So yeah, let's get rolling here. Oh, not info. Sorry about that. I meant to do use items. So yeah, let me start by using all of the specific, well, the class specific ones, I should say. So that gets him up to 183. And now let's go ahead and do Archangel. Use those 11 right there. Bada bing, bada boom. So he is up to 177. Now, the interesting thing is, I mean, as you guys know, if you follow my channel, I'm going to keep going for these 5-star feature crystals, just because there's still so many champs in there that I want, either brand new or the dupes. But the interesting thing here is that Archangel is in the crystal. Star-Lord isn't, but Archangel is. So for sure, I'm going to take him up to max sig, because then on the off chance that I pull him again from one of these features, since I got him earlier, that would be my very first 5-star max sig crystal, which would be amazing. Not sure why that beeped. Interesting. But anyway, sorry about that. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start with Archangel and get all of those in. So look at that. Very first max sig champion as a 5-star, which is so awesome. I felt like it was going to take a lot longer. No network problems. I don't want to see that. That's what I want to see. Max level reached. So cool. I really thought it was going to be like forever until I got a max sig champion, just because, I mean, I don't get as many crystals as some others who wail out a bit more. I don't get a chance to grind the arena as often, so that's fewer 5-star shards coming in than some others. So I really thought it was going to take so much longer. But sure enough, not only do I have my first, and it would be nice if that network connection thing would go away at the bottom. But lo and behold, I go from 0 to 2 max sig champions right there with Archangel and with Star-Lord. Of course, with Star-Lord, it's not going to matter too much, but Archangel definitely should have given me a decent little bump in prestige. You know, it was only 34 levels, but that would be nice. So there we go. So I now have 2 5-stars at max sig. Both are available in the basic crystal, obviously, whenever I do decide to go back into those. And then, as I mentioned, Archangel is available in the 5-star featured right now. So I have at least a better chance of pulling him soon. And if I do, 5-star max sig crystal, God, that's going to look amazing. I've been eagerly awaiting to see that, just because it's such a pretty reel. But there you go. So at max sig, Archangel does a flat 40% reduction in ability accuracy for his neurotoxins. So again, you still need 3 of them, 3 stacks of neurotoxins to fully shut down most abilities on your enemy. But I mean, that's huge. That is huge. And then with Star-Lord, let's look at him real fast. Let's take a look here. So, alright, so then as you are attacking with him, your attack rating goes up by 101.74 for each hit of the combo meter. So if I do some trusty math on my phone here next to me, if that goes up to 400 hits times 101.74, so that would be an increase. If you were able to get a 400 hit combo, say like in Labyrinth of Legends or something like that, that would be an increase in your attack rating of 40,696 points, which is incredible. And then be right about the same there. So if you happen to be taking a good number of hits, 106.88 block proficiency goes up for every hit of their combo meter. So hopefully you'd be able to shake that off pretty quickly, though, and not die. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will go ahead and close out by doing some of my other 5-star sig stones, because again, like I said, item use is still on for 9 minutes and counting, so I'll just go ahead and wrap up while I'm doing those. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to smash that like button. Comment down below if you have any 5-stars at max sig just yet, if you've had any of the 5-star max sig crystals that have come your way. Yeah, definitely excited to hear, and I'm excited for my first one because, like I said, that's such a good-looking reel. If you're not already a subscriber, feel free to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you get notified whenever I go live or I have new content coming to the channel. Aside from that, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Take care, and I will see you next time.